thundering sound. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure. Our flight's motto is lest we forget. And we hope that you will see us throughout the display season for 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the Typhoon and Spitfire break. And please give a big cheer for the Royal Air Force Battle of Britain Memorial Flight for 2022. Well, we've enjoyed 2 Spitfires, we've enjoyed Spitfire and Typhoon. Now get ready for a solo Typhoon display. So as we enjoy this display from the Typhoon on a nice sunny afternoon at Cosford, please bear in mind that Typhoons are on standby at Royal Air Force Coningsby and Royal Air Force Lucas. Crewed up, sorry, not Lucas of course, now at Lossiemouth, crewed up, ready to go. We call it Quick Reaction Alert. Yes, at Coningsby, as we found numbers 3, 11, 12, which is the joint UK and Qatari Typhoon training unit, 29, the operational conversion unit, which provides this aircraft, and 41, that's the operational test and evaluation unit, squadrons. At Lossiemouth, numbers 1, 2, 6 and 9 squadrons. We shouldn't forget number 1435 flight, stationed at Mount Pleasant in the Falkland Islands, guaranteeing the air defence of that territory 40 years on from the conflict there. And of the multinational Eurofighter Typhoon operators, it was really the RAF, wasn't it, Andy, that was at the forefront of developing and then bringing into active service this type's full range of multi-role capabilities. Indeed, and it's a capability that continues to improve. Been in service for quite a long time now. We think of this as a new aircraft, but has been in service for a good number of years. Capabilities keep being added. This is going to be a frontline aircraft for decades. One of the latest priorities, of course, was getting the Typhoon ready to fully replace the Tornado GR4 in the full spectrum of air-to-ground roles when that type left service in 2019, and Project Centurion, developed by BAE Systems, was the answer to that. And that project mainly covered
the carriage of the Brimstone missile,
yes,
and also Storm Shadow. The Brimstone, very often the missile of choice, a very small weapon, very precise, does the job extremely well. Storm Shadow, a large standoff cruise missile.
Yeah. And they upgraded the aircraft software from one standard to another literally overnight while Typhoons were on deployment to Cyprus for Operation Shader, the UK contribution to the fight against the so-called Daesh, or so-called Islamic State, in Iraq and Syria. Over Syria last December that there was a really notable first for not just the Typhoon in RAF service, but this type as a whole, the Typhoon's first air-to-air victory, which was an aircraft on Operation Shader that shot down a small hostile drone over Syria. That is, of course, very much the nature of modern warfare. High-speed pass now to pitch up for a half horizontal. Yes.
A little bit earlier.
A maximum rate turn here. And up for another of those half-Cuban manoeuvres, which will bring Flight Lieutenant Adam O'Hare down once again for a final fast pass, accelerating to around 500 knots. Afterburner engaged on the two Eurojet EJ200 engines. Here's his final departure. Wow. Rolling into the vertical, the Royal Air Force Eurofighter Typhoon, FGR-4.